It's Quinn and Cantara.
PYX 106.
On the phone, Chris Mullally. You may have seen him on the local TV this week, and you
definitely saw his billboards.
Absolutely. He's got like a few billboards, actually, I believe, for the Extraordinary Project.
How many billboards, Chris? 4?
Oh, yeah, we have 4 right now. They've been going on since March, and they'll keep going through June.
What is the Extraordinary Project?
Well, the Extraordinary Project, basically, guys, is a bunch of ordinary people like myself trying to accomplish something extraordinary. And what we're trying to do is get 1 million people to donate at least $1 each to help starving children in Somalia.
And how did this come about? I mean, I know a little bit of the background story just by reading the story, but it's been at least 2 or 3 months that you've been doing this, and your daughter sort of was the catalyst for this, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. She was the first person to donate, and she gave $100 from money she had been saving all year to go on a shopping trip to American Girl dolls. So it was just amazing that, she'd been saving that money all year, but yet she gave it up so easily once she heard what we were trying to do as a family.
You're raising her right, Chris. Forego the American Girl doll store. You are raising her right. Chris, where are you from? Where do you reside right now?
We live in Waterford.
Okay.
So you're in Waterford, but you're thinking about Somalia. How did it come to be?
Yeah, what happened, guys, was last summer I saw a story on CNN about this, the drought going on in Somalia. And they said something that just really laid heavy on my heart. 600,000 children could die from starvation. And, I just couldn't imagine, how we could let something happen like that in the world we live in today.
Well, let me ask you this, and I know you can't feed all 600,000, but you go to that, what's the fat girl from that TV show in the 70s who does the starving kids commercials? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh, Sally Struthers.
Yeah, Sally Struthers. She says, hey, for $1 a day, you can feed so-and-so. How many can you feed with $1 million?
Well, actually, guys, we haven't decided 100% food or 100% medicine. What we're trying to do is when we get the $1 million, we're going to get it to somebody that's already on the ground working there who knows what's going on. And if the kids need medicine, to save the day, or they need food to save the day, or a combination of both, we're just going to leave that up to the people that are there and know what they're doing.
Now, you're not sure exactly where the money is going to go as far as food or medicine, but do you have hopes of how much of each dollar will go to food or medicine?
Well, basically, we will choose a partner. Right now, my wife and I are, basically funding the whole Extraordinary Project here so that when people do join us and donate their dollar, that dollar is going to Somalia. What we're going to be very careful about is when we choose the partner, that they have also a very low administrative cost because, I'll be, damned if we're going to raise $1 million and fund all of that and then give, $200,000 of it to have somebody run their organization.
How much do the billboards cost, by the way? 4 billboards?
Well, they vary. The smaller ones are about $1,000 a piece. The bigger ones, like on I-90, are up almost $8,000 a month. And then the bigger ones, like on Central Avenue and side streets like that, Route 7, are about $5,000 a month.
You're kidding me. And you have the money to pay for this?
Well, like I tell everybody, brother, I don't have $1 million, but, I have some money that I've saved over the years. And if we can take some of that money and we can turn it into $1 million, then job well done.
Good for you, man.
Chris Mullally heads up the Extraordinary Project. Go to extraordinaryproject.com. Find him on Facebook. Link to it all through the Quinn and Cantara page at PYX 106. You've raised nearly $40,000. I'm just curious, what do you do? Do you have a job outside of this, or does this keep you busy full time?
Yeah, actually, I have my own business, guys. I tell everybody I have a job only God could give you. I sell cattle hides.
Cattle hides.
Yeah, cattle hides. Been doing it for about 30 years.
Like to leather manufacturers? That kind of...
Yep, exactly. We actually export them from the United States to tanneries that make leather overseas.
Do you raise the cattle yourself?
No, not at all. They're mostly from the middle of the country.
Yeah. Wow, what an interesting job. Someone's got to do that, right?
Chris,
exactly.
You're like...
Might as well be me.
If I could just peg you from this short conversation we had, you're like everybody love everybody kind of hippie, aren't you?
Well, I try to just, love people, love God. That's the bottom line of my life.
See, that's what I was wondering. I was waiting for the God thing to pop in here. And so are you driven by your faith first and foremost in this situation?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I just felt like, God was really asking me to do something about this situation in Somalia so strongly that, I'm actually doing something about it. And
right on.
I've never tried anything like this before in my life, so it's just amazing to see how it's unfolding.
whatever puts gas in your tank to fuel you forward. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And, things like what you guys are doing this morning, I'm really grateful because, now all the people that are listening to your show this morning will have a chance to join us for just $1. We're not asking for $1 a day. We're asking for $1.
God spoke to me. He told me to call you, Chris. That's why.
Perfect, man.
He talks to me a lot.
I'm glad he's talking to you too, brother.
Actually, I think it was the story on news10.com that told him to call.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
However we got here, I'm glad that you got here. Real quickly, Chris, has the reaction been more than you anticipated already?
Yeah, guys, what's happening is just incredible. The project was designed, $1 million, $1 at a time, because I always felt it was a people project that, people could donate, and then, of course, just as important, tell other people to donate, and that's how it's going to happen. But what people are also doing is they're taking the project on as their own. And they're doing things to, raise funds all on their own. Stuff I don't even know about is going on, and I only hear about it later, like, middle school kids are, raising money at their school, local cafes and local delis are having, lunch specials where, $1 from every lunch special, goes to the Extraordinary Project. I mean, these things are happening all around, and it's just amazing to see.
Chris is asking for just $1. If you want to donate more than $1, I can help you out by letting you know that the Extraordinary Project is registered 501c3. It's a nonprofit organization. All donations you make are deductible in full or in part. So it's real easy to donate. Chris, stay in contact with us. Keep us updated as you get close to $1 million. Okay, man?
Yeah, I will. And hey, don't forget to donate your $1, guys.
Oh, we will. I'll
Absolutely.
definitely go do it, man. Thank you so much. I wanted to hear from you first, making sure you're not some sort of loon or something.
Where do we donate the $1? I see there's a P.O. box addressed to Albany and a website. Can we just do it through the website?
Yeah, you can also donate through the website. The only reason we ask people to donate by cash or check is because there's no fee. If you pay by credit card or PayPal, there's a fee, and then we can't get around that. So,
are there any hard locations? Are there any hard locations where I can just stuff some money in a jar?
No, actually, well, unless you happen to come across one of these delis or cafes where people are doing that.
Okay, all right, we'll keep our eye open, but you can also, the link is up through the Quinn and Cantara page for the P.O. box. Send some cash, send $1 or send a check.
Yep, and there's, like I said, you can donate still by credit card or PayPal through the website as well.
Good luck, Chris.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. God bless. Have a good weekend.
Quinn.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
Cantara.
Whatever you're reaching for better be a sandwich because you're going to have to eat it.
Quinn and Cantara. Mornings on PYX 106.